let's go ahead and start drawing some shapes in Illustrator. And here on the toolbar, we have our Shapes tool. And you can see there's a little tear off palette. So if we hold that down, we can go to the end and we can tear this off. And we can move this around the screen wherever it's most helpful. And you can see that we have some different options. We have the rectangle, we have a rounded rectangle, we have an oval, we have a polygon, it's set to hexagons right now, and we have a star tool. Now, Illustrator does have one more tool at the end, but it really doesn't belong there. It's called the flare tool, and it's going to confuse you now, so we're just not going to use that. So let's just move on as if it was not there whatsoever. Here in the Layers panel, you can see that every time I drew a shape, it automatically makes its own layer. And here we have the star and the polygon and the ellipse. And here you can see that the star is highlighted because there's a little highlight, a little square right there that shows that it's highlighted. And if we look over here, the star has this extra bounding box around it. You can see that it is a white. It's a white fill with a black stroke. We can also go to our toolbar and you can see that the fill is set to white and the stroke is set to black. We can change that. We can go to the white fill and we can double click that and we can pick a new fill color. And you can see because that star was still highlighted or selected, it changed shape, or it changed color, sorry. And if we go to the stroke, we can double click that and we can change the color of the stroke as well. Now it's a little hard to see, but we can go to the zoom tool and we can press the zoom tool down and drag and we can zoom in. You can see if you want to move around the page, you hold the space bar down and we can move around a little bit. Now there's another way to select the shape. So if we wanted to give, the circle or the oval here, we wanted to give that a fill, we could come here to the Layers panel and we can go find the ellipse and we can select it with the little selection circle right there. And now you can see the selection square is beside the ellipse. Now we can come in here and double click and get that a different fill as well. Some other neat tricks about the Shapes tools. If we go to the ellipse and you want to make a perfect circle, what we do is we hold down the Shift key. And now we can make circles all day long if we hold down the Shift key. If we don't hold down the Shift key, then we make ovals. The same with the rectangle. If we hold down the Shift key, then we make perfect squares. All right, now you can see that we have kind of a whole lot of shapes. I can zoom out a little bit and if we want to clean up our palette, or if we find things that we don't like anymore, we can select them here with the selection, and then we can hit the backspace delete key, and then those are deleted. That's one way to select things and delete them. Another thing we can do is here, there is a selection arrow. It's right there. If we hover over it, I also call it the black arrow. And if we press and hold the mouse down, we can drag this kind of imaginary selection shape, and we can select things using the black arrow, and we can select more than one thing at a time. So if I press this down and drag and I touch more than one shape, then I can delete those both at the same time, or I can delete both of those at the same time. All right, I think that is a pretty good start. Okay, let's do a couple of more advanced things. Here we have the polygon tool. And if I just click once, select the polygon tool and I just click once, it asks me how many sides do I want. So if I hit 3 sides, now this tool will make triangles. Again, I can come here, I can change the color. And so now we can draw those triangles all day long. Similarly with the star, if we select the star and we just click once on the paper, or the artboard as it's called, we can add more points. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can add 10 points. It's still working with that color, but it's still selected. So I can come in here and I can change that color. Let's make red stars. All right. That is a pretty good start. Let's move on to the next video and the next tool.